Hi, my name is Prabodhi S1524867 and my student ID is 1524867. And to start with, this is my last assignment demonstration. And I chose load balancer as my forensic analysis. And throughout this demonstration, I'm going to show you how it's going to use in digital forensic investigations and using tools like Wireshark, Op Manager, and like that, and how it's using in Load Balancer app, as well as how it's using in the digital forensic world. So to move on, second, um, these are the ones that I'm going to talk about today. Forensic analysis of load balancers to secure server performance and data integrity, and log analysis, access logs, error logs, and health check logs for user activity and security insights. And in this study, I have investigated load balancers to understand how they handle the data and prevent security threats, which is really important. And this presentation covers the five core forensic techniques, and also based on, like here, as I put, log analysis, network traffic captures, SLS and TLS terminations, and server health monitoring. Throughout these methods, I aim in maintaining reliability, data integrity, and other user privacy concerns, which is really important in these days. And let's move on. And yeah, load balancer and overview, because I chose load balancer as my app. What is this? And load balancer is a distributive network traffic along the multiple server, which is used as enhancing speed and reliability. It is also improving the system performance, reliability, and security perspective. As well, its ability to route request effectiveness and the balanced server, as I mentioned in here, and which is using in cybersecurity and digital forensic um, investigations. So the key functions are as managing incoming requests and routes them effectively, monitoring server health, and reroutes the traffic if server faults. So I'm going to talk about in detail of these ones at the later, but the key features and benefits are increasing system reliances, scalability, and user experience. So this is the first use of log analysis in load balancer, which is the access logs. As you can see, we can create a load balancer in this section, and you can see the DNS names and the configuration access window that's coming up. And these ones are used as tracking IP addresses and timestamps, which is the main use of access logs in log analysis. Yeah, this is the error logs, which is using for monitoring the errors to get the idea of how and what are the errors, what are the connection errors, what are the HTTPS errors, target responsive time. This is the comprehensive overview of this log, which is used in a load balancer. And yeah, it's kind of monitoring tool. And we can use log analysis or in load balancer in the health check logs. I'm going to talk about these sections at the end. So mainly this is the window that popping up at load balancer, which is used as a backend service status and to maintain operational integrity. So the other main thing is network traffic analysis. The load balancer is using for track all the flow of the use activity that people who use in load balancer and to identify the security threats and potential threats. And the tools that we can use for identifying network traffic among the load balancers are the Wireshark, TCP dump, and yeah, TCP dump can use for packet capturing as I insert. IP addresses on the Wiresharks can identify its sources and destination network traffic, and it's showing HTTP and TCP usage and timing monitoring whenever it happens, it accurate all the analysis. And the benefits of using network traffic analysis tools such as Wiresharks can be used to detect unusual patterns such as anomalies. And I'm going to talk about anomalies at the later too. And it's helping identify potential security breaches. And yeah, here I have inserted some of the examples of Wiresharks and TCP dump, where you can get how you can get the idea on load balancer transactions. You can see the source IP address, destination IP address, which is used DNS, HTTP, or TCP, and it's coming up with all the required necessary information at the bottom. You can see, and into this side you can see the traffic breakdown and TCP flags and TCP sessions installed and the bandwidth of network. It is comprehensive overview. And load balancing algorithms or patterns. Round robin distribution is a very common one because it's used at the backend servers, and the requests that made across the backend servers are talking about this. And it's also used as reducing connections, which is it's showing which is active connections, what are the feed actions and all. And it used as IP hashing patterns gatherings as well, because it's basically used at the back end of the server. So the round robin method is explained here, and the code that we use is I put it this side. I have given a comprehensive overview for this in my report. So you can see the clients at this end and the load balancer app. It can be app at the middle, and the request that's putting to the each server is from this one. This is the round robin method, and the code that we're using is in this slide. And what is this SSL and TLS termination analysis? It's very clear throughout these the picture. You can HTTPS clients are there, and you're passing through this SSL and TLS to secure the data to one of the other web servers. And this is a digital forensic application, and we can use this as digital forensic investigations. Anomaly detection that I have talked previously. This is a comprehensive analysis using data distributions, which we can get the traffic volumes and on sudden spikes, on sudden changes, and it giving our frequency tables and unexpected changes that happened in custom actions. And the configurations of load balancers are using for mainly in misconfigurations, which is causing some issues or vulnerabilities. As you can see, it's giving us configurations issues, privacy issues, security issues, and all in configurations section in the load balancer. And if we can use all these informations to minimize the downtime through proactive monitoring. And next one is timestamp correlation. You can see how that is working. We have timestamp buffer, packet information, that means network packet information like IP addresses and all. And there is lists of clients and how is the packet is sending to the client. And the challenges of this can be drifting in clock. When the time zones are changing, in Australia, sometimes the daylight savings are happening, so the time difference and latency occurring and these are very common in Australia. So the solution can be there in using timestamp accurate events as in here. So the server health monitoring, like health logs, usually this is using in most of the health sectors because it's getting the success rates, responsive times, and the vulnerabilities. And the benefits of using this health server monitoring is to maintain the security enhancements in of clients. So you can see there's some clients load balancer with the health check. It's one tire and passing health checks to main of the servers. And this is one of the op manager example. And you can see when using this op manager, you can see the downtimes and the peak time, the availability loss, and what went wrong. It's already there. I have seen that these ones are using almost telecommunication systems as well. You can see what's a networking bandwidth and all, and it's something like this, and it's the comprehensive overview. And in conclusion, I have talked about the multiple forensic techniques in load balancer, and we can use these techniques to improve the secure configurations and centralized log management, and while improving the monitoring systems. And thank you all. This is my digital forensics part C demonstration, and I have already uploaded my report. Thank you all, and yeah.